Hello, hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Theodicy Podcast. Of course, with your girl Word. Yes, we are back in the building. Yes, we are here with Word on the streets. I am hoping everybody's having a great Friday. As we know, it's always good to hit Friday because it's the weekend and you get to somewhat relax your mind. But even if you don't, take the time out to treat yourself good. I'm saying it because I'm still in the process, y'all. Welcome, Puerto Rican 360. Welcome, welcome. It's always good to see you when you show up and show your love and support. I appreciate it. We got the First Lady OG in the building. I also will be dropping the link. So just stay tuned to the link at the bottom because I'm trying to learn different things. Um, that's the comments. I'm also learning how to time out, start comment. No. Do you just hold it on? Do you just press it? Guys, I'm learning how to start comment. Is that a start comment? I'm trying to learn how to do this wrench thing, y'all. So bear with me. Been trying to learn how to do this wrench thing. I'm not quite sure. I'm touching the stuff. It's giving me different. I don't need to put the person on timeout. Neither here or there, guys. I'm still in the process of learning everything that I'm doing when it comes down to maneuvering, how I'm maneuvering. But First Lady OG is back in the building. So thank you, First Lady OG, for pulling up. Sheesh, I'm trying to see if I can take that down. Can I? No, no. What do you do? Okay. And then you just, okay, there we go. Yes, I'm sorry, guys. Forgive me. Forgive me. But yes, First Lady OG is back in the building. I know she's on travels. I told you guys I will definitely be back in the building. Give me 1 second, guys. Of course, you already know, got the baby girl in the building, window open. You already know I'm in New York City. One moment.
Peace, blessings, love, and light, everybody. Welcome to the Odyssey Podcast. What's that? Excuse me. My voice is still is dry. How's everybody doing? Peace, love, and light. Sis. I'm in my commute on my travel, so I'm gonna be in and out as well. Um, so I wanted to say something about the weekend, but I'm not. I ain't gonna get right in it like that because I'm still dealing with that myself. So we're gonna leave that alone. Peace and blessings. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hey sis. I'm not connected to YouTube. What do you mean? Oh my goodness. Let me not do nothing that might jump me out. Okay. Oh, what made me connect to
I'm so
YouTube?
sorry
So
about
we
that,
still
guys.
learning
But
how
as
to.
you know, as you know, you're a parent 24 hours until whenever, even when they get old, you forever a parent. For those of us who understand that, you know what I mean. But yeah, Zori always tends to come in and interrupt. My Listen, guys, I'm going through so much technical difficulties that I'm so happy that the First Lady OG is here to hold me down. And First Lady OG, could you just put in, let them know where you at. Just keep the audience going and letting them know obviously what you bring into the table, and then we'll jump into the commentary.
Again, hey, good evening, everyone. The First Lady OG, peace, love, and light to everyone, aka the voice, visualizer of opportunities for inner city children everywhere. That's what I stand for. That's what the voice stands for me. I do have a community called The Voices. So please definitely make sure that you follow me on all social media platforms in order to become a voice, to learn your song, and help me sing. Um, Stay tuned for Auntie House, which is the purpose of all that I do, why I do what I do. Thanks again to Word Justice for bringing me and having me on Word of the Streets. And shout out to those in YouTube land that are hanging out with us today. I'm on my commute too, y'all guys. So definitely forgive me if it's any noise or I'm traveling, I'm on my commute, but I'm here. Okay. My granddaughter must be acting up because she ain't back yet.
I'm
I
so
didn't even.
sorry, guys. As
Oh,
you know, and yes, First Lady OG, you know she gives me a run for my money. And normally it's when I'm going live. But you know what? I'm learning how to actually cope with that part because guess what? Like I said, parenting is a forever job. So you're always going to obviously stop what you're doing to always attend to what comes first. But you guys know I still love y'all. And yes, this is the Odyssey Podcast. And we got the First Lady OG in the building. And I hope that the First Lady was able to let you guys know all the outlets. She is on all the social media outlets. You guys can find her in all the social media outlets. And for those of you who are not familiar with Bigo, because I know a lot of people are iffy about putting new apps on their phone, if I have to tell you to put this app on your phone, I would definitely direct you to the person that you need to be and the family that you need to meet. And if you were to download the app on the Bigo app and you definitely follow what the first lady, because I'm allowed the First Lady OG to actually let you guys know her Instagram, her TikTok, and where you can actually find her right now before we go any further. Just take my stupid advice. You won't regret it. Especially if you're a person that's an introvert and you don't really like to go clubbing and all that. She will bring the club to you. First Lady OG, can you just let them know all the social media sites they could actually find you on? And I will be right back.
yes, I'm I will be coming to YouTube with a podcast shortly, presenting Auntie House and beginning the journey for those that want to become a voice and watch the construction of Auntie House with me. I am also on IG. I am the First Lady House Voice on IG. I am also First Lady ENT on Facebook. Uh, First Lady OG on TikTok. And is that all of them? YouTube, Facebook. Look, I be trying to keep up in Bigo. Most of all, Bigo.tv. Yes, as she states, I do every Thursday ever since the pandemic. Um, my nephew's friend has been going live with a Zoom party, and he's actually on Facebook and Instagram as well, DJ Chris Dollar. And he has been having a party called Ladies Night every Thursday since the pandemic. And I
First Lady,
have,
First Lady OG, your
yeah,
background is a little bit louder than you.
is it?
It
Oh,
is.
okay, y'all. I'm still commuting, y'all, so forgive me. Can't turn it all the way off. I'm gonna try to turn this down. Dang, but my headphones is good. Okay, great. But yes, where was I? Gave y'all my social medias. Yeah, so make sure y'all pull up on me, bigo.tv.com. Um, I will definitely get all my links together and post them on Words Community Wall, or I'm gonna send them to her so she can post them on the community wall just for you guys to have it if you would like to pull up on me on another platform. And definitely please like and subscribe um, to my page. And again, I will be here soon. I appreciate again the opportunity to be here. Um, and yeah, I'm here. We doing this. Happy
That whole
Friday.
part, First Lady OG. And guys, I'm going to be quite honest with you. We are not going to be here for a long time. I'm literally dropping in to give you a few updates we will be back with. Me and the First Lady OG is going to dive in to the timeline of P. Diddy. For those of you who are not familiar with certain things from even before him being arrested, we're going to also be able to dive into. But I just wanted to come and let you guys know. I'm sure you probably heard it on other social media websites, but I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't think there's no better place to hear it but over here at the Odyssey Podcast. With that being said, y'all, the new update is currently uh P. Diddy is under suicide watch. Now, I want you guys to keep in mind and please put it in the comments what your opinions are. Do you feel like they are trying to Epstein P. Diddy? I mean, give him the back door. Like, are they trying to really backdoor him right now? Because as of right now, he is held at the MHD detention center that's located in Brooklyn, and they are saying they have currently put him under suicide watch, guys. So I don't know, but something seems a little bit funny. And remember when the shit went down with Epstein, and we like, if Epstein is on suicide watch, how was he able to have anything to where he will be able to even that commit suicide pretty much? So with that being said, you listen, YouTube, y'all already know. I'm just speaking from what the media is saying. I'm just bringing back what the media is saying, okay? So now, with that being said, I want you guys to please leave in the comment box what your opinion is. Do you think that this is the way that they are going to get rid of him based on the things that he felt that he was going to do when it came down to making certain issues? Remember, guys, he had issues when it came down to his alcohol brand with a couple of big major people with the liquor production in Mexico. And then it was other situations that also he was basically, in other words, trying to how can I say it? What is it is a particular word I'm looking for, you guys. Um but when you basically hold something over someone's head. Now, Diddy felt, in my opinion, that he had enough things to hold over enough people heads that were in high places that he could have made his move. But it seems like they're showing him something different. But like I said, we will be back with that. And not only are they stating that he's on suicide watch, but they're also insinuating that Diddy may be a target being in there by the inmates. Now, listen to me very carefully. How is it feasible if you're on suicide watch and they're supposed to be watching you to make sure that you don't do nothing to yourself, that inmates is now able to target you? I'm just saying. Let's just think about that. But that's what has been put out. First Lady OG, just give me your brief opinion on what you think about that, because I need us to come back and we are going to dive deep into it. And something else hit, guys. Something else hit. Two more sex workers have came forward and they are saying that they're willing to testify against Diddy if he takes this to trial. But remember, they're trying to get a speedy trial, but we'll dive deep into that a little bit later on. First Lady OG, what is your thoughts as of right now from them saying they put him under suicide watch, but they're also stating that he may be targeted in that same detention center in Brooklyn? What's your thoughts on that?
He in the MDC. I mean, anywhere he go, he need to be in PC, aka protective custody, as far as I'm concerned, because they definitely going to pull up on him and say, "Hey, Diddy, you been a bad boy."
But let me tell
I
you,
mean,
isn't it crazy though? Because let's just, okay. if you are on suicide watch, isn't that a form of PC? Because you're supposed to be on 24-hour watch.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're definitely not in
So you're not in
in
population.
population. Mm-mm.
So how is it feasible for them to throw out the statement right behind that and say, well, and this was TMZ. This came from TMZ that they're stating that Diddy is a target inside of MHD detention center, okay? By the inmates. How is he a target by the inmates if he is under suicide watch?
Well,
That's
you know,
funny.
we could ask a couple of people we know that been through the system, but at the end of the day, we all know who's in control, and they can do what they want, and they can make things seem however they want it to seem. I'm not sure what the plot is at this point. Does he have to be in protective custody? Hell yeah, because they will. But we also got to know that people are paid. I do think a lot more people are going to come forward now that he is in detention for the simple fact that they was too scared to say anything before. So now that he's being held, I definitely believe that they're gonna be a lot more people coming forward than just the two workers that came forward now. I believe there's gonna be a lot more once they feel secure at him being held. Because as you stated last time, he was contacting people 56 times, 44 times, and he's doing all of this. So people were scared. People were scared. I heard Rodney Jones was very scared. So
Yeah, and I want to dive deep into that also because Little Rod, aka Rodney Jones, has came out and did a few interviews and spoke on things that he witnessed, and he was one of the people that had a lawsuit filed against Diddy in which he detailed a lot of things that he endured by Diddy's hands and what he was also forced to do. Right. And let me tell you something else. We're also going to be discussing. Listen, this is why I figure that we got to go back into time a little bit to literally give you that visual of where we're at, because we're talking about people that are not here right now to people like Shine. So, y'all remember Shine? I can't even do his that song he came out with, but it was like one of those songs that when you heard it, it was like an anthem back then. He has recently came out to actually speak, but before Diddy got arrested, Shine definitely wasn't trying to say anything. And if you're not familiar with Shine, Shine is a rapper that Diddy signed that's from Belize. Um, he ended up getting locked up during a shooting that took place, and I am definitely going to give you quote unquote what Shine stated recently. He said pretty much he sent me to prison. My relationship with Diddy has never recovered since he sent me to prison, because he stated now recently on most recent interviews that Diddy stood before the courts and had multiple witnesses come against him, and he was so surprised that Diddy was doing that when that particular night he was there, but he wasn't even in protection of himself at the moment. It was more in protection of Diddy. But like I told you guys, we are going to dive deep into this tonight alongside Justin Bieber. I think with Justin Bieber, he seems a bit disturbed since Diddy has been arrested. I don't think he's able to process the situation just because Diddy had him when he was young, just like he had Usher. Usher's the one who introduced Diddy to Justin Bieber. And I do think that Justin Bieber suffered a lot of traumatic situations to where I definitely think this arrest he's not processing too well. And guess what, guys? I'm gonna listen. This shit is so crazy, but when I tell you the rabbit hole is deep. The rabbit hole is deep. Meek Mills is also entangled in this Diddy shit. Okay, and mind you, I'm trying to figure out what Meek Mills just put up $1 million for, but he put up $1 million Okay. And it's a lot of abuse allegations that have surfaced that Meek was involved in and also was a victim of. So we're definitely going to be diving real deep into this, guys. I'm so serious. Um, like I told you, I just wanted to come in real quick and definitely just give you a rundown on what to expect later tonight. But yeah, we're going to get into the conversation because it's a lot of shit that's going on. And when I tell you, the First Lady OG has firsthand knowledge of a lot of things that she's about to also drop on you guys. Because I know when we get deep into this shit, like I said, the rabbit hole goes really, really deep. I don't even think it's an end to the rabbit hole. That's how deep that shit is going. First Lady OG, you already know where we at. And so, with that being said, I'm going to leave you with your last thoughts on when we come back. Because listen, y'all, we talking about bishops, okay? We talking about chief of staffs. We talking about so much higher up peoples that was involved in these freak offs. This shit is crazy. And it just didn't start now in 2023, 2024, 2022. This shit's been going on. First Lady OG, put your thoughts in there.
Definitely been going on. It's definitely been going on. Um, so stay tuned. I can't say her name right now, but the young lady that did in the that was shot in the face. Um, she definitely stated from the very first night. She stated that she told the doctors right then and there that Puffy was the one that shot her. She said she saw him shoot her, and she knew it was him from the very, very beginning. So it just goes to show you why a lot of people are, AKA, somewhat afraid, because he in turn took his monster ways and his power, and he used it to be able to control a lot of different things and a lot of different people. He had hospitals in his pocket, and you already know, with HIPAA laws and things of that nature, that did not matter when it comes to certain people and money, because he paid off hospitals for the tapes. He paid off hospitals for the records of anytime he brought a young lady there to beat up, or I guess I want to say out of it, because they've been at the FOs too long or did too much. Um, drugs. It's just so much. His rap sheet is extensive for the things that he's been doing for so many years. But when you sell your soul and you sign your name in blood, it does come a time when you have to pay the piper, and his time is up. So if you know, you know, and his time is up. At the end of the day, I feel like there's definitely a whole theory of all of them. It's a whole conspiracy of people that helped his everything go down. And Little Rod's 22-page lawsuit. I think it was 22 or 24 pages, his lawsuit. My founder, Savage Words, he read the whole thing with us, and he kind of, I want to say, he substantiated everything that Cassie said in hers. Plus, he had a lot more of detailed information of things that he actually witnessed and experienced and was victimized to himself. He had his sons involved. His sons are named on some of the indictments, which is sad if you live in that life. But then you bring your sons up to have them subject to sexually abusing young women and things of that nature. It's just so many different things, and you hear people trying to associate him with R. Kelly and things of that nature. And I mean, to me, he's like a Hugh Hefner. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all even seen that documentary, like, he's along those lines, like monstrous. You understand? So definitely stay tuned. Come back. I can't say this young lady's name. It's on the tip of my tongue, but yes, Shine. He definitely stated he didn't do anything. He spent 10 years in prison due to Puffy and Puffy's control and power. And I feel again, a lot more people are gonna come forward once once they know he's gonna be able to stay there for a minute. I think it'll be a lot more people coming forward. But again, stay with your head on a swivel, as we say, because this is really distractions of what's really going on up there. So, not to say this ain't real, but remember, we living in the we watching a movie. So remember, the future proves the past. So that's all I'm gonna say. And again, stay tuned.
Yes, stay tuned. This is the Odyssey Podcast with your girl Word Justice and the First Lady OG. And please make sure to follow her. And yes, I will be putting the links on the community wall. So stay tuned because I'm about to open up my community wall. So stay tuned for that, guys. And I hope you guys are having a good Friday. Enjoy the rest of your Friday until we see each other tonight. But like I said, it's a lot of shit to uncover. And the first lady just dropped a few, okay, cliffhangers on us. So we'll be back. Peace.
Peace.